Hey, I got a notification. It says we're back.
From where?
From Periscope. Why would Periscope be working?
They shut down yet.
Periscope said March 31st they're going to shut down.
That's
what I just went out there and looked at it.
Yesterday they did post through Johnny and I's, terribly upsetting illicit
talking about stuff. Taking control of your wealth.
Since you're on your YouTube channel today, I won't get.
It doesn't matter. I've got 200 some subscribers. I can. It's not hard to rebuild this.
Well, so if you guys are watching this now, like and subscribe to Westwood's channel because he's got my back here until. So I was able to. Hold on. Let me share this with my Patreon first. Maybe.
Should I pour a drink?
We might need a drink early.
It's almost.
I still have to go exercise though today. I can't.
Hold off.
You don't want me falling down on my 5 mile walk.
5 miles. Oh my gosh.
That's what I've been doing. I'm really doing good.
That is good.
Get rid of my COVID chub.
Oh, I hear you. I need that.
I can't see a live uploads.
I should have brought my other device out here. I could have went to YouTube just to see if.
To see if it's on.
To see if I could see it, yeah. I mean, can you see any kind of chat or anything where you're at?
I'm on your. Here, I'll screen share.
Okay.
To show you what I'm doing behind the scenes, so it doesn't look like I'm just roaming around.
Yeah.
Brave browser would like to record this computer screen. Yes.
Okay. Is that just a? I don't know. So supposedly we're live right now on my YouTube channel, which is very sparse, but I have more subscribers than Litecoin Lisa does right now on her channel. So I got you.
Oh my gosh, that's weird.
Yeah, we'll get taken down. She'll make sure of it now. No.
Yeah, I'm great.
Well, we're going to try and do a happy hour later. So hopefully this is live right now. We're going to try and do a happy hour on the Westwood channel from the Westwood Bar. So that'll be pretty cool if we can do that.
I'm trying to show.
To see if there's videos, anything live.
Wouldn't home show live? There we are.
Oh, there it is. I see it.
Hopefully
to see if there's videos.
Mute us. Okay, awesome. So now and Nana's in there.
Nana's saving the day.
And Scott can. Oh, awesome. It is a good Friday.
It is a good Friday. We're having an early happy hour kickoff. We're just testing out the live stream on my channel since Lisa had all these issues with the clown posse. And so she's trying to start her new channel up. I shouldn't even say the word. It might get banned. But so we're gonna try a happy hour today on my channel. So we're just trying to get this primed and ready to go, and for us to get primed later, when we're drinking.
I've been working all morning on this. My husband's been helping me. It's just been unbelievable. I mean, we really, not to say things to get banned or whatever,
right?
But America's in trouble,
big time. If you can't talk.
They sent me an email saying which video caused them to. I've never had a strike. I've only had one warning. And when I warning, it said if you get another warning, then it'll be considered a strike and your channel will be, you won't be able to upload for a week.
Yeah, you'll get slapped on the wrist.
So I haven't gotten anything else. We had that one where they said you need to edit this and take the Elvis music off, which I did that.
Yeah,
but
that was
strike or in trouble for that. Then sorry.
Yeah, that message that you posted, what they responded with, it was just like, you have a horrible channel, you talk about terrible things, it's an anti-world order,
illegal activities and dangerous things. And then they sent another email this morning saying it was the video that Johnny and I did yesterday.
That video? Are you kidding me? Out of anything, that would be the one.
That's what I was like. That's my least controversial show.
I would think the day before would, that one was
right.
But that's nothing out of the ordinary that goes on YouTube.
We were literally telling people how he gave. Well, I don't even want to mention it now.
Yeah, I know. It's like, what are you even saying?
Anyway, we were telling people to report things legally, and they pulled it and said. So I did. There's a way that you can. Kind of fight it or ask for a review or something.
Yeah, and you should just to do it.
So I did, and they said write a small explanation. I was like, we were not doing anything illegal or encouraging others to do anything illegal.
Tell me what you weren't doing wrong.
Yeah, that's what they said basically. And I was like, okay, so we'll see where it goes. But I'm not giving up. There's ways around. I think it's really important. I'm going to start building a channel on BitChute and also on Foxhole. Robert Beatles is part of that project, and they have an app. So I think that whole app thing is important.
Yeah, it is. It's a big deal.
So I'm going to build, and I'm trying to get some help from the Theta community to be able to stream there with software, and we're going to find a way around.
Yeah, and that's just it. So you've built every day, at 4 o'clock, you've got a program, you've got a show with a different variety of things. Okay, there it is. Now I got the notification from YouTube.
Okay.
5 minutes, 6 minutes in. But anyway, so, you've got that platform built kind of for yourself. Now it's just a matter of, okay, what can I get onto that's going to be, a safe zone, and people are going to follow you over there. And so that's really what needs to happen. You just need to find whatever that is that's going to work. And, I think.
And I think it's going to be that way with a lot of things. Like,
yeah,
if we don't
want
to
with it
of that system, then find another system.
Exactly. And it's just, I'm tired of messing with it. I don't care. It's just, I wish library would have an app or something to where we could post directly to that. I mean, there's other platforms out there, but they just, again, they don't have the money. They don't have the resources that this giant.
But if we start bringing community to that,
right, and that's what has to happen. And so we find something that's good and support it and grow it, and then it's going to grow just because of us, because we're the only ones that are going to feed it. So let's start feeding it once we find it. It's just annoying. But you're going to see these big, if they don't see, if the government probably would have to come in and you make it a utility and regulate it, so that they're not violating, people's rights. But I don't know that they're going to do it. They're just kind of letting them run.
I don't know. I think it was encouraging to me. I watched Terror by Janine, and she said that she related it to this time where she was driving in the car through this terrible storm. And even though the signs and stuff were saying, oh, it's going to get worse, it's going to get worse, she goes, actually, as I drove, it got better. And so I'm always the queen of hopium.
You're from Oklahoma. All you got to do is say, Jesus, take the wheel, and everything's fine, right?
That's right. Well, and I think, seriously, if we would do more of that with a lot of things, I do think that's where we're going, is for us to acknowledge God, the universe, and say, all right, where do we go from here? And, that's not telling people to be passive or not take action for yourself.
Turn the other cheek and just let it happen to you. No, that's not what we're saying.
But there's things that we can all do to move forward. We can, when something ugly comes at us, we can clean it with love and put it back.
I like that, man. I don't know. I might throw the sword at it or something. Lisa's like, we can clean this thing up.
Yeah. I'm just saying we don't have to respond with ugliness. We can say, I accept where your boundaries are. If it's their platform or their rules, then we accept that. That's just not going to work within my boundaries. So then, and we have to try to bring all our friends and family with us. So that's
I heard somebody say it was one of the guys that Rice was interviewing on one of his shows, and I can't remember his name. He's kind of outside the system, sovereignty type guy, and he said I can't remember. Anyway, he said something that I thought was pretty good, in that you have to embrace those people who are bad, who are ugly, who are evil, because they're waking people up. That's their mission. That awakens other people to the darkness that's there, because it becomes so obvious. And if they weren't there, maybe people would be asleep longer, because we've had people who have, wolf in sheep's clothing for a long time, and they've pretended. But when you can see them for who they are, that wakes people up. So don't hate them, just embrace them as part of the matrix or the game, that's waking people up. They're playing their role, and it's helping other people by playing that role.
I think so. I think, you think about a lie is very close to the truth. It just has this much off.
Yeah,
And
because it's believable,
why-
so you
that's
think,
why
well,
it's
that could be true.
Yeah. So maybe these extreme circumstances and things that we're seeing are to get those people that didn't want to look at it close enough to see the lie. It had to be shown to them.
This is just too absurd. I can't go along with this anymore. You get to that point. And I think a lot of people are getting to that point, and that's good. And so hopefully through that, we have good change, and, we awaken and find new platforms that are more conducive to humanity, things like that.
Right. I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
It is kind of sad, disappointing, frustrating, because when they do build something that's such that there's so much community on, and then don't allow that community freedom inside the community. It's like, well, nobody had to watch what I want to post if they don't want to.
Right.
I'm not harming anyone.
Right. It's not like you're, doing all kinds of bad things, and no, not at all. You're just talking about, economic systems.
Right. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to get you banned before we even have happy hour.
I know, right? I know. Well, so this is the warm up. We're going to pour some Jello shots or something. What are we doing? We got to get something in the freezer, so we can, give everybody some shots later. Man.
It's a Good Friday, so we were able to connect with the community. I've shared, you guys, please help us out. If you're watching this now, make sure you're subscribed to Westwood's channel. Turn the
notifications on.
Yeah, that's
shut up. You know the spiel. I'm just jumping in here.
Yeah, you're good. And then also, if you can share that on the other social media platforms and let people know that that's where we're going to be today for happy hour, I would appreciate any help, because we've got a lot of great community and we want everybody to have a drink. We've earned it today.
Absolutely. And then you can still follow Lisa on her Patreon. That way you know what link, because this is probably just a one-time deal, where it's happy hour on my channel, and then Lisa's going to reestablish wherever she's going to. But if you follow her on her social media, on Twitter, and join her Patreon, it's only $5 a month. It supports her, and to get through all this madness on a day like this, and so that she can move on and get the message out. I
completely lost I had, almost 6,000 people following. I'd get anywhere from, sometimes 3,000 views, sometimes closer to like 500, but even I've had as many as 14,000 views on videos. And so I was getting a nice little extra chunk of change there.
Right.
And that is all gone.
Yeah. Not nice. But you can help her on Patreon. Again, it's a $5 a month. You want to donate to Lisa, join Patreon, and don't even watch it if you don't want to. It's $5 a month and contribute. But I mean, with the content that she has, you can follow her and know where she's going to be with all the guests and information.
I really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you for that. And I do a lot of extra stuff for my Patreon. I have a lot of contact with them. I check the messages twice a day at least, and I offer like a couple extra things for my Patreon when they sign up, and then. I also, as I'm finding information or things that I might not think I can say publicly, then I've been able to share those on Patreon.
Right. Behind the paywall, it's different, because it's more of a club rather than, out there with a megaphone. And so she can be more candid on certain things. And that's, shouldn't have to do that. But, hey, we do what we got to do and use the tools to fight the war that we can.
Player hate the game.
That's it. Just got to work through it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to go get my butt on the trail.
All right. 4:00 Central Time. Join us back here at the bar. We're going to be live on Happy Hour Friday. Good Friday.
All right, guys. Take care. Thank you for all your support and going through this crazy deal with us. So see you guys back here at 4:00 Central Time.